guys, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. Usually, I'll bring you the very best. It is happening currently. The internet is on fire because of a statement made by the former lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, Ejiofor. He said that he's going to defend Lolo because currently there is a case against Lolo because of the tweets that she made concerning Nnamdi Kanu. She said that Nnamdi Kanu has turned the eastern part of Nigeria to a bloodbath, a place of killing. That angered Nnamdi Kanu and had to sue her. Now, the former lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu has come out to say that he is going to defend Lolo. Therefore, evangelist, this is shocking and the world is in surprise. What do you have to say concerning this? Is it a betrayer coming?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. May the Lord bless you. My beloved brother, I am not surprised, and you don't have to be surprised. There is something I always tell people, and I will continue to say even in this platform. No smoke without fire. Have you ever asked why Nnamdi Kanu threw away that man, that idiot, that bastard, in person of Ejiofor? That guy is a typical betrayer. Do you know the lie that this man have lied to Nnamdi Kanu in order to deceive Nnamdi Kanu to go and sign unwarranted document that would have took Nnamdi Kanu on his neck? Do you know the pressure, the confusion this man have, played, the role that he played with Nigeria in order to, for Nnamdi Kanu to use himself, hang himself? You see why Nnamdi Kanu look at him finish and Nnamdi Kanu walk him out of? Instruct him, oh yeah, hands off. That guy is a betrayer. Lolo that is criticizing Nnamdi Kanu. Please, did you travel with Nnamdi Kanu? She said that the Kanu fine woman go Kenya. Did you enter Kenya? Are you living in Kenya? Are you the one that Nnamdi Kanu come to see? I'm asking. Did you travel with Nnamdi Kanu? Did the Nnamdi Kanu tell you that he was going to Kenya to see woman? How come do you cook up all this speaking against Nnamdi Kanu? How come did you now say that Nnamdi Kanu is the one that caused the blood bath in the southeast? Please, when Brutal came to assassinate Kanu, which led Nnamdi Kanu exile, and many lives was lost, is it Nnamdi Kanu that brought the man or the bullet, the gun, and the shooting? Was it not Nigerian government? Brutai and Buhari? Have you forgotten the name that it was called? Crocodile dance and python dance. All this dancing and dancing. Who are the people carrying it? Is it Nnamdi Kanu family or Nigerian government? Then, and even before that, and before now, is there a time Igbos are not suffering or Igbos are not being quiet? Is there a time Igbos are not being marginalized? Is there a time Igbos are not being intimidated in this country in all aspects of it? I could remember there was a time I went to enroll in the military. Do you know what happened? Because I'm from Igbo. Now they are begging Igbo people to come and join military. Abi, it is now the Nigerian government to know that they will beg Igbos to come to join military. But before, Igbos apply for military and they deny the Igbos. They deny us. The Igbo people that join military are the ones who have a godfatherism.
As at that time.
As at that time. I'm not talking now. As at that time, the Igbos that join military are those who have godfatherism. As at that time. They are the people that join military. But if you do not have godfatherism, they will never. You see why the Fulanis are more and much in Nigerian uniform? Because they give them the room. And that is why they use that office and that position to intimidate and to humiliate every other tribe in Nigeria, to control. And that is why they are claiming and telling you that they are born to rule. Because the gun, bullet is in their hand. And they take a look at what is happening to Nigeria today. Was it not as a result of that gun and bullet that is in their hand? That is why they are using it to intimidate, to unalive everybody in different parts of Nigeria. Because of that. Yes, because they are in possession of it. There is no department in Nigeria today you will go, you will not see a Fulani on top. Both in the military, in DSS, in custom, in SS, in name them police, navy, uh, mention one that they are not on top. You understand? So Shegumi's son is either colonel now in Nigerian military. Imagine, look at what happened in the video some months ago between Wike and a junior military staff in Abuja based on a land issue. You remember that video? I want to recall your memory back. See the person that they sent. He say order from above. Somebody, one retired commander, send the little boy. And Nigerian government, Tinubu government could not even do anything regard to that movement. And he was the one that appointed Wike as the FCT minister. Why? They are the one. Do you watch the video of Malami house where arms full everywhere? Is Malami importer and exporter of arms? I'm asking. Is he importer and exporter of arms? But look at how arms full his house, one of his house. What is he doing it with? It's for a purpose. It's for a reason. You the Mugus, the bigotries of Mugus, Lolo, and Ejiofor, who now claiming, saying that you want to defend Lolo for all the propaganda, the lies that they have punched out against Nnamdi Kanu. Because you yourself, see, all of you, including Ejiofor, you will beg. You Ejiofor, you go beg. Lolo, your own self, you know, go take, you go soon beg. People don't already do pass you, then they beg. It comes you now. When I go still beg. So Ejiofor now is telling me and you, there was never a time he stand with Nnamdi Kanu. Landed Simon Ekpa in the prison is this. The wrong, or should I use the word, the first accusation of Nigeria against him. Because since Tuesday and Wednesday, been there before yesterday and yesterday, a question was asked. Where were these Bungalow accusers? Where are these Malu accusers? All these Bonfu accusers that accuse him of terrorism. And let me tell you, terrorism is a case that people, no normal country will like to hear. That's why when they hear about terrorism, Simon Ekpa, they have to arrest him. And now the people that accuse him, where are they now in the court? Nowhere to be found. Number one. Then number two, is the man actually a terrorist? Number three, is he the one responsible for the killing of the people, the Christians in Nigeria? Excuse me. Is he the one responsible? Ever since they have arrested him and pocketed him, did the killing stop? The unalive and the crying of the Christians, did it stop? Since they leveled the allegation or they accuse him of the one being responsible, ever since they arrest him, they kidnap him and cage him, does it stop? Rather, the thing even increased to the point that Nigerian military is not even safe again. Then who is now the terrorist? Sometimes we believe we can have our way with the money. Sometimes we believe that a human being, you can just, bribe them over. There is a way you go chop bribe. Yes, you go give yourself sense. You go ask yourself some questions. Why is it that these people are making every move? Nigeria is making every move to take out anybody that want to talk about Biafra. But they are not making any possible move to stop the buying of the Christians in Nigeria. I listened to one, I've forgotten the name of the man from the country. But he made a statement. Do you know what he said? He said, Europeans, that is the word he used. He said, Europeans will not condone the buying of Christians in Nigeria. because that they themselves are Christian nations. Europeans are for Christ. So the buying of the Christians in Nigeria is at the same of buying the Christians' faith in the world. So the Europeans cannot condone it. Definitely they are coming. And they'll do everything according to his statement. They'll do everything to back up the safety of the Christians in Nigeria. You see why the case is somehow dicey and it's holding Nigeria on a broke course. And it's difficult for them to handle. Because many Europeans are seeing the handwriting on the wall. That the true fact is speaking. And the country, the nation called Nigeria is not doing anything to the safety of a particular faith, or let me use the general language, religion in Nigeria. And a particular religion was the one having dominance, acting, dictating, speaking loudly, doing everything. And the government is not acting up against them. So now, and this is the man you say is responsible. And at least when you hold the leader in one way or the other, if not for the backup of the government, I believe that the members or the group of this young man in one way or the other would have been weakened. Because you say you are combating it, Abi? The government is claiming to be combating them. Then, if they are not weakened, they are growing stronger and stronger. That means the statement of the late Abacha comes to stay and come to play now. That every insurgency that lasted more than 24 hours, that means the government of the land of the day is involved. They are the one engaging, they are the one doing it. So it means that it is Nigerian government, Tinubu government, that is terrorizing Nigeria, not to Simon Ekpa. That is what it means. Because if not to the government terrorizing Nigerians, the Christians in Nigeria, I believe, if actually it's Simon Ekpa, I believe ever since that day, they would have weakened them. They will not grow higher. They will not even gather much momentum to the level that they have gathered it today. To the point, a whole Fulani, one of the terrorist boss, saying that Nigerian military are his boys, that they used to send them to go and buy pure water and bread for them. Just imagine that in a country and we have leaders, we have government, and they are silent over it. Somebody like Shegumi now call and say it is the government that assigned the police and the army that used to follow him, escort him to negotiating ground. Imagine that statement. And the government have never come to say it's a lie. They have never debunked it. Because himself, you and I are watching it, are seeing it, that every time you go on negotiation and people goes with him. And those people that goes with him are government officials, who are the people that sign those ones to them. Because Gumi cannot just come to, to a station and order police to follow him to negotiation ground. It's not possible. Neither can he go to military camp, to any base, and ask military, oh yeah, follow me, I want to go and negotiate, and they will follow. No. Order must come from the boss. So who are those bosses that are deciding those guys to Shegumi? So all these things are the facts that must be checked and followed and monitored. And I think and I believe that this is the time. This is the best time. That is the best time to do it. Because enough is enough. Opportunities have been created. Avenue has been given. And everybody, the towel has been thrown and the door is open. And everybody has gone. One man said that his experience in Nigeria, when he began to narrate it, he showed that of a truth. He said it clearly that America, Israel, that they should rise up and do the needful. Because the honor life of the Christians in Nigeria is not something that you level or label one person. And which is true. You can say, if it, everywhere is boiling now on media, go to media, go to X. Are you hearing me? Go to X. You will gather the much information, more than what I can dish out. Do you understand me? So, my beloved brother, Simon Ekman now is, I don't want to sing much praises now regarding to his case until, because uh, the case will last up to 10th of this month. You understand? And which I know and I believe that Simon Ekman is not going to betray us, because the area I'm seeing that indoor meeting again, or whatsoever, is that maybe they may want to pressurize him, or a kind of politically brainwashed him to surrender Biafra, not to talk about Biafra, mention or to participate in anything regarding to Biafra case or issue again, just as the way they tried to convince Kanu. Do you understand? I know a lot of delegates visited Kanu too, and which he refused. I know Simon Ekman will stand on his ground. Do you understand? He should not allow himself, this is my own humble advice. He should not allow himself to follow the sweet mouth, sweet flowing of the people. Let him remain that man of integrity we know him to be. A man of policy and principle and discipline that we take him to be. Are you getting it? So, they have not actually disclosed or detailed us the outcome of today, this thing, but it was yesterday they announced it that today on was going to be indoor only within them. You understand? But at the end of the day, we will dish out the outcome by the special grace of God. But so far, so good. Simon Ekman is on a winning side, because the people that accused him, that labeled terrorism on his name and on his neck, is nowhere to be found in Finland Appeal Court. As at Tuesday, when the case started on the 4th, and yesterday being 5th. Do you understand? They are nowhere to be found. But you see all the Biafrans. I told you people that if Nigeria have 50 evidence, we have 1.5 evidence against Nigeria. And we are still having more evidence against Nigeria, which the evidence is no longer we now. It has become international evidence. The international people are the one holding much evidence against Nigeria, not even IPOB any longer. So the case has been washed out of our hand.
Well said, Reverend Evangelist. As usual, for analysis, you cleared Simon Ekpa on that. Now, you mentioned about terrorism, that Simon Ekpa is wrongly accused. Now, some time ago, you are aware that Shogumi came out to say that the numbers should be done. They should do the numbers, that the Muslims also are being unalive in this crime that is happening in Nigeria, that is this killing. Now, Reverend Evangelist, but people keep talking about Christian genocide alone. Why is Muslim not also included? Something like Muslim genocide, because the Muslims are also being fined in this matter, being unalive. What do you have to say? Shogumi made this statement.
Sometimes, my beloved brother, Nigeria is good in lying and politically, engaging themselves with propaganda.
Okay.
Are you hearing me? I don't know whether you see the list of the people that were released from Saudi Arabia that are about to drugs. They called their names and they are all Yorubas.
Recently.
Yeah?
Recently.
Yeah, recently. Their name was released. But did you know what they said? A man came up and said that if Igbo man, I heard him clearly, Yoruba man over here, say they go, if they travel, they will deny to Nigeria, they will begin to answer Arab name. That is what the man now, they decided to say they are Igbos, not Yoruba again. And I asked them, is Igbo man answering Karim or Kasim or Jimo or Olumide or Shengu, Sheyi, Tunde? Say na Igbo man be that. Igbo man answer. If they are truly Igbo people, you people will even air it well. I could remember when they released either in Tanzania or thereabout, when Bianca Ojukwu and Tinubu went and released and brought out some which only Yorubas are two inside out of the people that they released, their rendition to Nigeria. You remember that time? See the way everybody They were carrying it in Igbo, Igbo. Nah, Yoruba now. They're everywhere. Come quiet. The xenophobia that took place, a Yoruba man came up and said, "Na Igbo the cause." Just imagine. So what am I trying to say? The ones that are Pai, that are Muslim, how sure are you that they are Muslim? One. Then two, it could be as a result of those who have conscience, who have the fear of God in their mind, who have the spirit of God in them, who believe not in the jihadist form, who try to condemn their attitude. That's the people that get involved in the crime, who don't want to support. Remember when this Easy Loader, was his her name, was by article now tweeted in his S handle condemning it. Then the Fulanis attacked him. Then he quickly deleted it.
Hmm.
You understand? Deborah. When the Deborah case happened, article condemned it. So the Fulanis now rose up against him. So he quickly deleted it. That could be the set of people that get involved in this crime. The ones that condemn the act of these jihadists are the ones that get involved. You get the point now? So that's the people I can say vividly. Say, okay, they are involved in this crime. But not that these people actually officially go after them the way they went after the Christians. In many villages, please take Benue for example. Are you aware that in so many villages, no church, no school in Benue? But can you mention a particular village in the north where there is no mosque at all functioning now? Mention one. We are talking about Sheigumi's statement, not Muslim. Please, is it not now in Nigerian government they say that the Christians should stop preaching, even in the bus? Why didn't they say that they should stop, the Muslims should stop making their noise 4 o'clock in the night? Christians, you must carry your speaker, put inside, lock your door. They call it soundproof, and put to soundproof. But Muslim, their microphone is outside. Early in the morning, they will use noise to wake us. But Christian, put to soundproof, they inside. Which other marginalization are you trying to bring out there that is not physical seeing now? So the Christians are the one facing everything going on in Nigeria. Nothing like Muslim facing it. So anybody comes up with that is coming it as a form of propaganda in order to cover up. When you commit a crime, especially if you are living in darkness and with the lies, you always find a form to cover it up. That is why Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is bringing like a Tunde Bakari and the likes of them to go and cover up, and Bishop Koka to cover up the Christian genocide that is going on in Nigeria. But God have exposed and disgraced them. Thank you, and God bless you.